How's it going, party people? It's Caravan Dan here, and we're going to talk about microme games. Let's talk about this is I'm doing a weekly recap of microme, and we're going to be looking at the games that are kind of live and kind of newly launched, and some of the upcoming ones. Let's start with the ones that have, I guess, something launched since we did last video. I'm doing the video every week, so it's been the first through the 7th through the 14th. Oh, there we have Fruits, we have River Rats, and we have Cupcake Craving, and then Cat Rescue. Let's look at these games. First up, we have Fruits. I don't know anything about this game. A very interesting, kind of terrifying artwork right there. Personal take. But, oh, let me go ahead and let you guys see it. Boom. Alright, so this is the goal to score. Is score more points than you're pointed by rescuing fruit tiles, completing sets, and carrying out a secret mission. This kind of just sounds generically like a generic game when you say it like that. I wish there was some, theming to that sentence, personally. Video, London, Microme tag, heck yeah. We have Colin and Nathan Lee. An ancient and wild orchid called Fruitopia. Fruits live in carefree life. So you got Tabletop Misfits. Check it out, Meeple University. It looks good. These tiles look good. I like the bag. That's a pretty butterfly. I don't think it's in the game though, but I just like it. It's cool. It's a father-son duo, 54-year-old and a 15-year-old. Single fruit is about $40 for the game's pretty steep, to be honest. That's a very steep game. I'm not gonna lie. It's expensive for like a microme game, in my opinion. These are pretty not that expensive. Yeah, 2 games, $36 can be kind of expensive for something that I thought was gonna be like this. 56 cards, 8 cards. That's gonna be 64 cards, 60 tiles, double-sided, 12 holders. Interesting, there's 12 tile holders. Orchid bag, score sheet, blender tiles, rulebook. I mean, that makes sense. It's $36 once I see all those components. To be honest, this game doesn't really speak to me personally. I'm a huge tile placement game though, but the art, it looks really generic. Almost looks like an AI thing. I want to see if it was AI. I don't see anything with AI personally. Also, I wish it's a little bit too much, too many images and graphics. I wish that. Also, are those the same graphics? TTS graphic twice? No. Okay, I'm just crazy. Yeah, it looks okay. If you're into this game, go ahead and check it out now. We have the microme. Well, look at that later. River Rats, which I was sent to me multiple times. I'm a huge poker fan. I've talked about River Rats once or twice. 254 backers in a single day because it launched yesterday, right? River Rats. 2 days ago, please forgive me. That's crazy. Mad congrats to these people, especially with the gang. I'm not sure if the game coming out helps or hurts something like this, because when people hear cooperative poker style, they're thinking the gang since it's launched. That's all they've been thinking probably. But this is a different game with a different kind of art style. And to be honest, I think I like this art style more than the gang. I mean, maybe I don't know about the full art cards, but I like the style itself. Like, this is very pristine. That being the queen. Also, it's on the apron, like the subtle detail. The spades being on the jacket. Like, I like the subtlety to all this, the nuance. 54 cards, 2 player aids, 1 gold, 1 rule booklet. All in for this game's $50. Goodness gracious, I thought the last game was steep. Now, the base game for this, I gotta do this now. Retailer, Blue Edition. Copy of River Rats Blue Edition. What the Blue Edition? I'll have to look at that. Sorry, I'm a little stuffed up for some reason. I don't know why. We got Red Edition. Oh, that's why the all-in's probably both edition. 1 pair, red and blue. All-in, big showdown. High stakes player. Holy crap. No one's gotten the $200 version, which is very surprising because they have a lot of people backing this game. I guess no real high rollers, though. I listened to a nice amount of, text and then graphics, and then text and then graphics, text graphics, without just being graphic central. I don't like when it's graphic central. Like, this is nice because it's showing all the cards in the deck, which is actually a surprising thing that they're doing. I like that they're doing something like this. Jokers, interesting. Hello, chameleons, I think. Player aids, there you go. We need as many player aids as there are players. Dice tower covered. Neoprene playmat. That's a must for every game. I'm not gonna. If a game has it, you need that. That's just my go-to. Maybe not need, but it makes it way better. Signed uncut sheets. Uncut sheets are pretty cool. It's nice that it's signed though. It's pretty dope. Postcards, posters, and then they have the pledges. This is a really nice pledging. I like the layout of this. I like the look. I want to make my game look like this if I can, but it's not going to look like this. This looks dope. I think this is a good campaign, and I'm going to back this. This looks amazing. We have Cupcake Craving, which I thought was going to blow up more because I like the look of it. It's cutesy. It shows the game. It shows all the needed information. $18 might be a little expensive for a 10 game, personally, because what was Galen's game? If we do Galen's game, his mint tins I think are $10 each, which is a nice reference point. Why the back button didn't load? That's kind of crazy. Why didn't the back button? Anyways, Galen's is rewards. Okay, what's going on? Each one's is like $12, which makes sense, and then the whole set's $10 each, which is what I'm expecting to be from a tin game. $20 is a little steep. 18, which is why the print and play being $3 makes more sense. I'm probably gonna back the print and play. The game looks good. The cupcake figurines are pretty cool. I thought those were real cupcakes. Those meat figurines actually might be worth it. Meeples, dies, cubes. It looks like they're assembling themselves, which I think is pretty cool. I like the local small publisher assembly type stuff myself. Pledge tiers 1, 2, easy. Add-ons easy. I'll say this much: when you have stuff like this, make sure to add borders so it's not just like slapped on the campaign. Borders make it look like there's an intention behind it. The shipping being $5 is insane. I don't know if they can keep that. Maybe they can because it's just such a small package, but I ship boxes 8 by 5 by 5 and it still costs me $8 sometimes. And that's just like someone close. Really close is like 6, so $5 is like, that's not including the box even. Or the art or the packaging and that stuff. So we'll see if that stays $5. That's cool. All right, next we got Cat Rescue. Now I'm not gonna lie, I can count on 2 hands the amount of cat games on the Micromade thing. There's freaking a lot of cat games. Cat Rescue, this is second edition, I believe. Yeah, second edition. Compete to see who can rescue more stray cats and put them in forever homes in the new edition of this beloved game. It was this one. Dodge Cupcake Monsters. Yeah, I'm surprised that a cooperative style poker game. I'm surprised that the fruits was just, these are the mechanics, right? I'm not crazy. It was just, the goal is, let's talk about the world. Yeah, compete to see who can rescue more stray cats. I love the theme. This is adorable. These are just completely adorable. I love it. Dead Alive. The name is so different than the actual game. That's wild. And look, new competitive mode. I'm a competitive player. I would play this game 2 players, maybe co-op, but I wouldn't play it very many times. But being competitive now, catch me playing this game. Is there a PMP? There is no PMP. You get the game for $16, which is not bad at all. Probably with $8 shipping, because that's what makes the most sense. Inspired the game. They do some good reviews. Cooperative play, competitive play. Look at this. They use text primarily, and I think that more campaigns need to utilize stuff like this, where they use text predominant, and then they sprinkle in some pictures. Just for the, like, look at all of them. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Great job with the cam. Oh my gosh. I saw these last time, and I think they're just so cute. Stray cards. This reminds me of Super Kawaii Pets, but without the kawaii necessarily. Stitch Cloth Playmat. Ooh, that's definitely unique. Rulebook. Positive Power Mini Expansion. That's cool. I mean, this is a lot. Room 51. They just blew up a little bit. Start the game. And then some nice gifts with some text. I'm telling you, text is necessary. Alongside, you should not just have pictures. Even if the pictures have words on it, it's too big. That makes me not want to read it. It looks too intimidating. Why back? I mean, it's good information. I just want back based on the theme itself. That's me. That's everything I saw. And then the one upcoming game I'd say you have to play and you have to check out is Stockpile, the card game. This is our game that's coming out May 25th at 5 p.m. Definitely swing by. We're doing a live stream for it. Hope to see you guys then. These are the only games actually signed on for that have been released since the 7th. Fruits, River Rats, Cupcake, Craving, Cat Rescue. Let's see, I guess, if there's some other ones. I'll do more than my due diligence. But that's all that launched. For Shallow Regrets is like a side story of Deep Regrets, which I think is actually a smart name. We looked at all these already. Not this one, but it's a TTRPG. These are really long campaign times. Like, if you're not updating it consistently, there's no need to make this campaign that long, to be honest. But that's everything that was submitted. So if you want to get your game submitted, go ahead and go to the description to submit your game to the calendar. If you have any other kind of Kickstarter, you can also just log in and submit your campaign. In general, you can be on our main Kickstarter in general. But that is everything for today. Peace, have a great day. God bless. I hope to see you at table soon. I'm excited to see Micromade Week 3.